Namaste and aloha, everybody. Welcome. I'm Mirabai Devi, and I am so honored and excited to be here with you all today. And I'm coming in live stream from the North Shore of Kauai, Hawaii. And aloha to you wherever you're watching from around the country or around the world. This is such a gift, such a blessing to come together in community and to be together in the light. And this is the beginning of a series of light live transmissions on Facebook Live. So the intention behind this is to transmit the light and spread it around the world and to share it freely with all of you. So please remember to bring your friends, tell your friends about it, your family members, spread it amongst your community so that we can have more and more people receive the divine light transmission and the blessings and the gift. And the opportunity is infinite here with technology. It's such an incredible thing that the divine light actually transmits through technology, through live streaming. It transmits through a recording, and that you can watch that recording over and over again, and you will still receive, every time you do it, you will still receive a new, fresh, powerful light transmission that will work on you and that will deepen you and that will open you and that will help to remove blockages. And I'll get into all that in just a moment here. But I just want to share that whether we're doing this on Facebook Live or whether we're doing it on any of the video conferencing technologies or even audio, the light cuts through time and space and works outside of any of the 3D parameters because the light is infinite. It's the highest vibrational frequency in the universe. It's the energy of pure love. It's the frequency of divine consciousness, pure consciousness. It's the divine Shakti of the divine feminine. It's Divine Mother's grace and blessings to all of us. And it helps on every level, but it works through intentions. So you start out by setting an intention for whatever it is that you would like to have worked on. It could be a specific healing request. It could be that you're asking for a loved one, a family member, a pet, or an animal. It could be physical. It could be financial. It could be emotional. It could be a relationship. It could be for healing a specific illness or accident or issue in your life or your body. You can have several intentions. The important thing is to focus on what it is that you would like to receive help with and set your intentions very clearly. And then from there, the light will go through and penetrate into your intentions and receive your prayers. It will then go to working on whatever it is that you've requested. It will begin to remove the blockages in the areas that are blocked and allow the light to flow through, just as if you had a river or a stream that is flowing with a constant free flow or free stream of water, but then into the stream or the river becomes, you see these boulders or trash or tree branches fall down in it and it becomes stagnant and the water can't flow. But when the light transmits, it pulls these heavy boulders, these tree branches, the garbage out of the river, out of that full flow in your Kundalini channel, in your chakra channel, in your entire consciousness. It weeds out all of those weeds in the garden, in the yard, to create a beautiful garden so that the garden can be filled with beautiful flowers, herbs, and vegetables, and that the birds and the bees and the butterflies can come and there can be harmony in your internal sense of well-being. Grace, flows. Divine love flows. Your life opens up. I call that the green light city, where you drive through a city, and as you're driving, every single traffic light turns green, and you're just flowing through that city without any stops or blocks. And that's the same way when you unblock that flow inside of you with these high frequencies, with these divine energies of the divine light transmission, then automatically that green light city is your daily experience. Things speed up, blocks are moved, and issues become addressed. And you receive the work in your body and your subtle bodies, the vibrational frequencies that are coming in from the angelic realms and the angelic streams, the archangels, the divine masters, the avatars, your guides, the light being teams that heal you, that work with you, your healing teams, and they begin to go in and really do that deep cleansing, that deep detoxification. And after that cleansing and detox, then automatically your cellular body, your DNA is activated by the light, and the frequencies are upgraded. So when your cellular body or your DNA is carrying memories of trauma or memories of karma, both personal karma or family lineage karma, and the light frequencies move into the DNA and into the cellular memory, and those become blasted with light. It's like sandblasting out those denser, heavier frequencies, which frees you up for more grace and more ease, more love and more light to flow in each and every area of your life, which is so beautiful, because then you're connected to your divine self. You're connected to the essence of your being. You're connected to that deep wellspring of pure knowledge, pure consciousness, the clarity, the clear crystalline energies that come through channeling the divine from above and allowing that into your space on a daily basis, because those blocks have been moved out of the way. And that's the beginning of creating this divine life, this life of flow and ease and grace. And that's how each and every one of our lives are meant to be. But because we come in here with an ego, we come in here with our matrix, our energetic blueprint of an ego consciousness that is hardwired into this practice, this program of separation, we forget who we are. We forget why we're here. We come in as a light being into a world of darkness or a world of duality, so that we can wake up and remember ourselves as the light being that we are, so that we can open our heart, that we can learn from life's lessons, that we can burn through our personal karma as well as our family lineage karma, and learn our life's lessons by completing them and growing through them and gaining the wisdom that comes from the integration on a soul level of not judging experiences as positive or negative. You see, the light is consciousness, and the light is neither negative nor positive. Consciousness is neither negative nor positive. It contains all things. Everything is taken as an experience, and that experience is here to help us to learn and grow, to develop and deepen our own wisdom, and to bring us ultimately to that state of liberation and illumination. And that's why we come into these earthly bodies or into these earth suits, so that we can take on this experience of gathering and gaining as many experiences as we can, so that ultimately we can grow to the maximum level or capacity than we can in any one given lifetime. And in that lifetime, we graduate, and then we see how far we can go. But what the light transmission does is it speeds up your lessons. It speeds up the burning through of the karma It speeds up the removal of the blocks and obstacles that are coming from trauma, that are coming from past lives, that are coming from all these different causes, these many different causal levels that are stuck in the DNA or in the cellular memory. And it accesses those. And like that's what I was talking about with the weeding of the garden. It's the unrooting of these heavy, denser, blocked energies that then opens us to living in the light. And this is a time on earth that all of us have been through great challenge. And it doesn't matter whether our fears have been brought up, our deepest fears that are being triggered by the whole COVID-19 and the stay-at-home order and the quarantine. And for many of us, we can't, leave the house except for essential needs. Some people may not even be able to leave the house at all. So we've been put into this divinely aligned, gifted opportunity to finally connect with our soul, to finally go within and to meditate and to pray and to upgrade our spiritual practice and dedicate more time to self-love, to nurturing ourselves, to regenerating ourselves, to resting more, and to doing our work, whatever our true work is, our true purpose is, to spiritual studies and so forth. And that's why offering these divine light transmissions during this time is such a golden opportunity, because using the frequencies of the divine light to help seed these awakened states of consciousness will help us to quantum leap towards where we are headed, our goals, our manifestations, our ascension process, not only for ourselves as individuals, but collectively for all of humanity and for Mother Earth herself, who is ascending during this time. So what's so beautiful about this is that we're all in it together. We're awakening together as a community, and I'm offering this mentorship, this guidance, this illumination through channeling these very, very beautiful, pure, high frequencies of the light. And as I do so, and you watch this over and over again, I invite you to first set your intentions, and then while the transmission is going on, you can state your prayers, you can practice a mantra, you can bring your awareness on the breath, you can watch with your eyes open, and you can just take in the transmission and let it soak and saturate every cell of your being to be able to receive the deepest level, as if you're penetrating down to the cellular memory, to the level of the DNA that is encoded with all these old memories, and begin to sandblast them. And as you do so, you're opening and allowing and inviting the light to blast you open. And this connection with the divine light, this connection with God within, the God self, this connection with the true inner nature is the wellspring of all divine qualities: beauty, intelligence, creativity, consciousness, expansion, success, abundance. And it's only by connecting with that within, inside of you, the kingdom of heaven dwells within your own heart. As Yeshua ben Joseph, otherwise known as Jesus the Christ, said, and also Paramahansa Yogananda, seek ye first the kingdom of heaven, and all else shall be added unto you. Meaning, go within, access the heart value, access the divine self within, make that your primary relationship, and be guided from that place, act from that place. Right action, dharma, comes from that place. And then from there, all abundance, success, beauty, and flow will manifest into your life. And so if this is for healing, then let it be so. If this is for upliftment of consciousness, then let it be so. If you're wanting to dedicate this to loved ones for their healing, then let it be so. Utilize this as an activation to enhance and expand your awareness. So I invite you now just to take a moment. If you want to, you can place your hands on the heart and begin to take some nice deep breaths. Nice deep full inhalations and exhalations, and invoking or inviting our guides, our angels, our healing teams, the archangels, the divine avatars, the ascended masters, the councils of light, our own higher selves. We call upon this blessing of divine grace and this light to illuminate all of the dark areas, the negativity, the shadow aspects within ourselves, and to bring them into the light, to free up all blockages and limitation, to free all those places inside of us that are in separation. And we invoke or invite to be brought into harmony, beauty, abundance, wholeness, crystalline clarity, inner peace, and a healed, whole state of love, unconditional love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We are so grateful. We draw these blessings in, and we know that our intentions, our prayers are answered. Thank you to all the divine beings who guide this divine light transmission, that we may receive this in harmonics, in frequencies, in codes, in light languages, in energetic portals, in structures. However it comes to us, as colors, as energy, we receive it now. We will begin the divine light transmission. Please open your hands, open your hearts, and we'll begin the transmission now. Thank you. Light transmission is complete. Please take a moment now, a couple moments, just to integrate. You can close your eyes if you want to. And integrate now. And now I invite you to take all of this beautiful love that you've received, all of this high vibe frequency light that has been transmitted into you, and all of the energy of these blessings, and absorb them through the night, through the rest of your day, and into the days that come. And I invite you to say with me, if you would like to just repeat this after me. Divine Light, Divine Mother, Divine Father, I have received the answers to my prayers. The manifestations of my intentions. And I look forward to seeing these come and appear in my life, into my future. I embrace in the now all of these abundant blessings that I have been given and gifted. And I am so deeply grateful. Divine Mother, thank you for your mantle of peace and protection. Thank you for your divine grace in my life. And so it is. Amen, amen, and amen. I invite all of you to really enjoy, to float, to embrace all of this beautiful energy, to let it lift you up, and share it when you're ready to share it with your loved ones, to keep giving the love and sharing it and passing it on that you've received today It's so beautiful to be with all of you. Such a blessing. I'm so grateful for the opportunity. I love you all so much. And if you have a profound experience that you'd love to share or like to share, please message me in Facebook Messenger or send an email to info@mirabydavy.org. That's info@mirabydavy.org. Or send me a message on Facebook Messenger and share your experiences with me, with us. I'd love to hear them. And bless you, everybody. Have a beautiful rest of your afternoon or evening. Thank you. Mahalo. Much love.